just got here, and girl, we are going to be trying out this palette right away, and that is the Jackie Aina x Anastasia Beverly Hills collaboration, and girl, I am so excited for this palette. I mean, like, look at the packaging. Isn't she pretty? I will say, though, online it looks like it's a little bit more silvery with, like, the holographic look to it, but actually in person it's, like, a little bit more of, like, a green gold. It's really, really pretty. But, I mean, even though the packaging is really cute, let's be honest, what matters is the color story, and girl, you are gonna get shook. Because, like, look at her. She is so pretty. It's kind of like neutral, has a couple of pops of color, and it has a lot of purple to it, and your girl really loves purple. But, like, dang, she's pretty. So I cannot wait to try this one out with you guys today. However, before we jump into trying out this palette, I just want to say, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below and gave this video a like. And also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. And on Instagram, I post 7 days a week with a ton more tutorials over on there if you are looking for some inspiration. And then for eyeshadow primer today, we are going to be using none other than the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer, which your girl is super obsessed with. And again, you only need a pea-sized amount for both of your eyes, which I think is really nice. I'm just putting it on the back of my hand so I can use my fluffy brush to apply it to my eye. I'm trying to figure out what shade I want to go in with first because it kind of depends on, like, the vibe I want to go for, but I think I'm going to be going in with this shade right here called Supreme. And then with Supreme, I'm just going to be applying it into my crease using this Makeup of the Day Build and Blend brush, and then I'm doing little circular motions to blend that outwards towards my brow. I'm also using it to round out my outer V. Ooh, that color is really cute though. Like, it's not super bright, but it's one of those kind of like pinks that's a little bit more on the wearable side. It has a little bit more of like a neutral undertone to it. It's really, really pretty. I could see you really liking this shade if you like pink, but you don't want like neon pink. I feel like you would really enjoy this one. But seriously though, this pink is really pretty. It's kind of like a rose pink. It's really beautiful on the eye. And the next shade though that we are going to be going in with is called Pinker. It is kind of like a dusty or mauve shade. And then using this Luxie 229 tapered blending brush, I'm just going to be applying this into the crease and into my outer V, and then doing little circular motions to blend that into Supreme. Now I will say though, the name Pinker kind of gave me a, like, you know, like a dirty reference. I don't know if you guys are like that too, but when I saw it I was like, why does my mind have to be in the gutter? I mean, that color though, she's pretty. I really like it. I was definitely expecting it to look like this though. I really love a good, like, mauve smoky eye. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like a lot of palettes nowadays are just, like, really warm toned. So I'm really excited that this one has a lot of, like, pinky shades and a lot of more, like, cool tone vibes, because it's so hard to find, you know, a really nice cool tone palette right now. And to help me blend out that shade a little bit further, I'm just going to take a little bit more of Supreme on that brush that we used earlier, and I'm just going to go right over the edges of Pinker, just to really kind of fluff it outwards. I will say though, these are blending out like a dream so far. And not to mention, they are super crazy pigmented. Like, you barely need anything on your brush, and it is insane pigment. So when I was, like, building up Pinker and really getting it, like, super intensely pigmented, you can kind of see that I got a little bit of a harsh line when I was blending it out. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a really dark line, like right in here. It's not super bad, but it's definitely something I do want to mention to you guys. So here's where I'm at right now with the look, and girl, I am so excited about this look so far. I haven't worn a mauve smoky eye in a very long time, and like, look at how pigmented those shades are. Literally, I've only used the two, and I will say though, I was able to blend out Pinker to where I wanted it to be, so I don't have any harsh lines anymore. It just took a little bit more elbow grease, but either way though, it looks amazing. And I will say though too, I've only used the two shades, and I don't feel like I need any other shade to really deepen up my crease, which is something I usually have a problem with. I feel like I need to use, you know, like 3 or 4 shades to get things to where I want them to be, but I'm really excited I only needed the 2 with this look, because, like, girl, it is just so beautiful. But with that though, off camera, I'm just going to cut my crease using that Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer that we used earlier. So once you have your crease cut and ready to go, the next shade that we are going to be going in with is this beautiful kind of like greenish gold shade. It's called Doualas. Now, I don't know how this is going to look, but I just really want to go in with this shade because it always screams my name every time I'm looking at this palette. I'm just going to take it on this flat shader brush that's dampened, and I'm going to be packing it onto the lid anywhere that that base is showing. Ooh, she's cute. I do want to build it up though. I want to see if I can get it extra metallic. Then I'm just going to go in with a second layer because I'm really curious. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like that it's like a gold, but it also has like a little hint of green. It's a really unique gold. So I think it's really pretty though with like those mauves that we have going on. I wasn't sure at first if I was going to like it or not, but so far I think it's really pretty. So scratch what I said about using a brush with this shade. You definitely actually want to use your finger. I did it on my other eye just because I got nosy, but I'll show you what I mean. But do you see what I mean? It's like really, really sparkly when you use it this way. It almost has like a gel-like formula to it when you touch it too. It has like a really kind of like almost cooling effect to the finger. It's really interesting. But seriously though, every time I look at this lid shade, I just fall more in love with it. It's a really unique color. It's like a gold, but it also has a little bit more of like a green hint to it. It is just so unique. And I do want to do something a little bit different with this look because I feel like everybody's going to be doing like pink and purple smoky eyes or like red and brown, but like girl, I want to do something a little bit different. So we are actually going to be going in with this shade called Sponsored next. Then using this little Real Technique shading brush, I'm just going to be packing Sponsored on in this little kind of like outer third of my lid. I just want like a little hint of green since we have that green going on with like the gold on the lid. I feel like this would be really pretty with it. I don't know how it's gonna look, but like, girl, I had to use it. It kept on screaming my name every time I looked at the palette. Ooh, that's actually really cute. Dang, that's sparkly though. Anastasia seriously has like the nicest shimmer formula. If you have never tried them, I highly recommend swatching them when you go in store because they are seriously so pretty. And once you have Sponsored applied, I'm just going to take a little bit of pinker on this little flat shading brush. I'm just going to lightly tap it on the outer kind of edge of Sponsored, just to blend it with the pink situation that we have going on in the crease. So here's where I'm at right now with the look, and girl, I'm just so shook as to how much I like this right now. It is just seriously so pretty. When I was first originally doing it, I was like, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not, because like purple and green aren't always my favorite color combination together, but I'm just so happy that I did it because honestly, it is so beautiful and so unique. What I really like about it though is when you tilt your head to the side, you see a little bit more of the green going on, and then when you look forward, you see a little bit more gold. It's seriously so beautiful. But with that though, off camera, I'm just going to clean up some of this fallout on my face as well as apply my foundation and all of that. So here's where I'm at right now after applying my complexion products, and girl, I'm just so excited about this look and I cannot wait to see like the whole shebang shaboom type of deal. And I do actually want to try out the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid eyeliner with you guys. I haven't used it yet. I have only opened up the PR box, but isn't that pretty, the purple? I just love purple so much, and this actually reminds me of Norvina's hair color. And then when we open her up, there is the eyeliner inside. Isn't it pretty? And what I thought was really cool is that they did a purple eyeliner component because a lot of other liquid eyeliners are black, so you are able to figure out which one the Anastasia one was. So here's what the eyeliner looks like in case you are curious. It is a felt tip, but it's supposed to act like a brush. So after using this eyeliner, I will say it is so crazy pigmented and it literally dries down instantly. Like, I'm really shocked by that. Like, by the time you're at the end, it's already dry, which is really nice. Because I hate like these like pot type eyeliners that take forever to dry and you have to like sit there like waiting for it. It's like, come on girl, I don't have time for this. I don't want to deal with it. And then if you accidentally sneeze, then you have eyeliner all over and you just can't fix your look, and I just don't have time for that. But I'm just surprised that I really like this because normally I gravitate towards like a brush tip pen because I have really shaky hands, which makes it really hard to do eyeliner. But this one was very easy to use, and also I really like the like applicator tip. I was gonna say a brush tip, but it's not. And what I like about it is that it's not super crazy stiff, nor is it like super bendy. It's like right in the middle, which is really easy to use. So I honestly cannot wait to use this one more because of it, and not to mention it is a matte eyeliner, and who doesn't like a matte eyeliner? And now we are going to start working on the lower lash line just to get everything really nice and balanced and just really put together. And the shade that we are going to be going in with is one that we used earlier called Pinker. And then using this Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush, I'm just going to do back and forth motions and apply this underneath my lower lash line. And you just want to make sure that when you're doing this that you connect it with the outer portion of the eye, so you don't have like a little weird dip over in here. But do you see what I mean though? Isn't that shade like super crazy pigmented? Like, I barely even touched it in the pan, and like look at how insanely pigmented it is. I'm just so excited about this shade. It's so pretty. And last but not least, we are going to go in with the inner corner highlight, and for me personally that is my favorite step. And we are going to be going in with this shade right here called Trust Issues. And with a dampened Luxie 217 pencil brush, I'm just going to be applying this into my inner corner. I'm also bringing it underneath the inner tear duct area as well to open up the eye. Ooh, she's cute. Girl, that's pretty. I do want to see if I can like layer it though, because like I want to see if I can get it like extra blinding. Then here's my second layer. Oh yeah, if you definitely pack that one on, it'll get like super crazy blinding. You guys know me though, I love a good blinding inner corner highlight. I just think it's so pretty. But like, bitch, that's gorgeous. I love this shade. It's like a yellowy kind of gold. It's a little bit more on the lighter side too, but dang, that's pretty. I almost forgot. I do want to try out the brand new loose highlighter from Anastasia in the shade Vegas, because girl, I love Vegas so much. Not to mention, this one's a little bit more on like the yellow gold shade, so I feel like it would really pair well with this look. So here's the finished look using the Jackie Aina Palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and girl, I really love how this look turned out, not gonna lie. It's probably one of my favorite like neutral looks I have ever done, just because it's like soft yet it's kind of glam at the same time. I just think it's really pretty. And another thing I want to say though too is the color story of this palette is just so gorgeous. I know there was a lot of controversy about it, but for me personally, I think it's just really pretty. I love like these like red tones and like all the purples. You get a lot of these like kind of like greenish shades too, which I think are really pretty. And one thing that I do want to say though too is the formula of this eyeshadow palette is really nice. The mattes in here are so crazy pigmented. You barely need any pigment on your brush and it's like instant payoff, which is really awesome. And also the shimmers in here are so sparkly and so beautiful on the eye. The only shade though that did give me a little bit of a problem was this like pinker shade right here. But other than that, all the other shades were really easy to use and really nice to work with. But I don't know, I just really enjoyed the look that I got with it. I could definitely see myself using this one more. So when it comes down to it, would I recommend this palette to you guys? And honestly, I really love this palette and I really love the look that I got with it. Like girl, like it was just so easy to use and I really enjoyed the pigmentation of it. The only shadow that gave me like a little bit of a problem was that pinker shade, but other than that, all the other shades were just absolutely amazing. And another thing I want to say though too is they're so crazy pigmented, especially the matte shades. You barely put your brush in there and it's like instant payoff, which is really cool. But I don't know, I just really enjoyed this palette. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but for me personally, I could definitely see myself using it again. But yeah, so in the comments down below, let me know what you think about this look, and also let me know if you are going to be picking up this palette as well. And as always though, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below, and also if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!